Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about the tuples and set in the Python. In the previous video, where we have discussed everything about the list, and we have seen list are the mutable, means we can add the data, we can remove, and we can even alter the data. So everything we have seen related to the list in the previous video. In this video, we will see about the tuple and set. So let's discuss first about the tuple. So in the list, if we talk about the list, then how we define the values in the list is basically with the big bracket, and inside that we add the multiple values. But if we talk about the tuples, so tuples are ordered. These are immutable collection of element. Immutable means once a tuple is created, its element can't be changed, added, or removed. So how we define it first? So I'm going to define it like we use a small bracket for this one, and let's say 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the way we define tuple. And as I told you, these are immutable, means we can't add, remove, or delete, means change the value. So these are the tuple. Now in that case, if I'm going to print the tuple, then what it will run? If I will print it, we are seeing it is showing the value. Now for an example, if I want to print any index 2 value, and end point of this time when I'm going to run this, we will see it is giving the index. So for list, tuple, or any kind of the data collection things start from the 0. So tuple is also start from 0, and if I want to print a value index of 2, it will print the 4. So this is the parenthesis we use to define the tuple. Now the thing is, like list, tuple are indexed and can be accessed during their index. So as we have access it. And now for an example, here what I'm going to do is, here I will say tuple 1, and I'm going to assign some value, for an example like 99. At point of that time, when I will try to run it, it will give the error. And what the error is, tuple object does not support item assignment. So that's the thing, like with the tuple, we can't even assign any value. So that is all about the tuple. Now the next thing is the set. So what is the set? So first let's define how the set. So list we define using the big bracket, and tuple we define with the parenthesis. So what about the set? How we define the set? So first let's define it. So what I'm going to do, sets equal to, we use curly braces for this one, and here 2, 4, like 7, 99, this way. So with the curly braces we use it. And sets are unordered collection of unique elements. What I'm saying, unordered collection means, here if I have give, for an example, here I'm giving 4, 4. So these are unordered, means, for an example, let me print it first. So print sets. When I will run this at point of this time, you will see 2 double line, means I define it in this way, but it is printing in the different way. Even it don't print in the sorted way also. And these are unsorted, means we don't know at what point value it will print. So because of that reason, means we don't know the index of any element because it is unsorted. So when I try to access any type, any element, so what it do, it give the error because set object is not subscriptable. We can't access it because it is not sorted value. So these all are the set. Now the thing is, set, as I told you, set do not maintain any order, so element can't be accessed by the index. Apart from that, what is the good thing about the set? It don't allow duplicate element. So that is the another thing. And these are mutable. For an example, here what I do, I will add the 2 because we are already having, and 4 I'm going to do. Now let me get rid of this, and when I try to run this, you will see it is printing 2 only once, and 44 is also once. So sets are don't allow the duplicate element here. So that is all about the set. Another thing here, these like here we don't have the duplicate, so it automatically taken care of all these one. Now the thing is, another thing with the set is these are these are mutable, means we can add the value to this one. So for an example, so these all are the method which comes under this set. So what we can do, we can add the value. So what it do, for an example here I'm going to add, let me take 88, and when I run this, you will see it is adding. So we can even add the value to the set, but with the tuple we can't do this thing. So that's the different way. But even if you want to sort the set, you can use the sort method. Apart from that, for an example, if we have set 1, and let me take another one as a set 2, and in this what I will do, I'll take different value. For an example, 11, 22 and 33. These are here. Now what I want to do, I want to union them. So for an example, print here, what I will do, set 1 dot union, and with that set 2. So at point of that time, when I try to run this, what it will give? So here it is giving 33 2, means it is making the union of these two. In similar way, we can do the intersect also. So sets are useful for storing unique item and performing operation like unique, intersection and difference on multiple set. For an example, here if I want to do intersection, so at point of this time what will happen, it will intersect in among these two. So whatever is the common between them will add. For an example, here what I will do, let me take 44 here, and at point of that time when I will run, it will return only 1, means intersect, whatever the common between them it will print. And if I will put the difference, then what it will run, it will run what is the different, and like set 1 is difference with the set 2. So all these things will print. So this is the way set works. So this is the difference between the tuple and the set. So tuple means we can't change value. So there is some scenario where we don't want to change our value, then go with the tuple. We can't change it. But there is another scenario where we don't want any duplicate, just go with the set. So this is the difference between the tuple and the set. So that's it for this video. If you have any question and doubt, please comment. Thank you.